Hello students, welcome to Super 7 revision series part 13. Here in this video we will discuss important label diagrams from chapter Human Reproduction, and we will also discuss questions based on these diagrams. Here is question number 1. The diagram shows a part of human female reproductive system. See the diagram and read the first part A of the question very carefully. A. Name the gamete cells that would be present in X if taken from newborn baby. What is X? X is an ovary, and the gamete taken from ovary of a newborn baby will be in the form of primary oocyte. So, write the answer primary oocyte and note down the important point about the primary oocyte. They remain arrested in prophase 1 of meiosis 1 and remain at this stage until puberty is reached. Now, B part of the question. Name Y and write its function. Y is fimbriae and it is an edge of infundibulum, a part of fallopian tube, and its function is it helps in collection of ovum into fallopian tube after ovulation. Come to part C. Name Z and write the event that takes place here. Z is ampullary isthmus junction of fallopian tube, and this is the site where fertilization takes place. Come to question number 2. Draw label diagram of Graafian follicle. It is the last stage in the development of the follicle, or you can say they are the mature follicle in the ovary, which when ruptures release ovum, and the process is called as ovulation. Now draw the diagram with sharp pencil as shown and start labeling it. Start करते हैं outer layer से. The outer layer of Graafian follicle is theca, which is organized into number 1 theca externa and number 2 theca interna. So label number 1 is theca externa and number 2 is theca interna. Now inner to theca interna is basal membrane. Labeling number 3 देखिए diagram में, and it is followed by a layer of granulosa cell. This is labeling number 4. So 1 to 4 देखिए labeling कौन सी है. 1 is theca externa, 2 theca interna, 3 basal membrane and 4th is granulosa cells. Now label the cavity present in the follicle called antrum. This is labeling number 8. See the diagram, and the granulosa cells project into the antrum and form cumulus oophorus. This is labeling number 6. See the diagram, it is cumulus oophorus. Here the granulosa cells are projecting into the antrum, and at the end of this is present an ovum or secondary oocyte. This is labeling number 7, and outside the secondary oocyte is a layer called corona radiata. This is labeling number 5. So you have to label all 8 parts 1 to 8 if nothing is mentioned in the question. Question number 3. Draw a diagram of a structure of human ovum surrounded by corona radiata. Label the following parts: 1 ovum, 2 plasma membrane and 3 zona pellucida. Here you have to label 4 parts. Don't forget to label corona radiata along with the 3 parts which are asked in the question. Now draw the diagram with pencil as shown and start labeling. First, inner cell देखिए, it is an ovum, labeling number 1. So label 1 as ovum. Number 2, the outer layer of ovum is plasma membrane. So labeling number 2 is plasma membrane. 3, outside the plasma membrane is a zona pellucida. This is labeling number 3. And now label the 4th, the last outermost layer called corona radiata. It is written with blue color in the diagram. So you have to label 1 ovum, 2 plasma membrane, 3 zona pellucida and 4th corona radiata. Now come to B part of the question. State the function of zona pellucida. When sperms come in contact with zona pellucida, it induces changes in the membrane and it blocks the entry of other sperms. So it ensures the entry of only one sperm into the ovum and thus prevent polyspermy. Come to question number 4. Given below is a diagram showing interrelationships of 4 accessory ducts in human male reproductive system. Name A, B, C and D. See the diagram. Testicular lobules are shown. These are the compartments in testes having seminiferestibules and which opens into accessory ducts. Now start labeling these ducts from D to A, means from inside to outside. Seminiferestibules open into vasa efferentia, which is C, through reed testes, which is D. So label D as reed testes and C as vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia leave the testes and open into B. B is epididymis. So label this as epididymis. And epididymis leads to A, which is vas deferens. So labeling देखिए A B C D. A is vas deferens, B epididymis, C vasa efferentia and D reed testes. So these are the 4 accessory ducts present in human male reproductive system. Come to question number 5. Given a diagrammatic sketch of a portion of human male reproductive system, write the names of parts labeled A, B, C and D. See the diagram. This part of human male reproductive system shows male accessory glands. B, C and D are glands while A is a duct. Now label A. A is a vas deferens. B are glands, a pair of seminal vesicles. C are glands, a pair of prostate glands and D are a pair of bulbourethral glands. So labeling A, B, C, D देखिए. A vas deferens, B seminal vesicles, C prostate glands and D bulbourethral glands. And note important point about the glands. Secretion of these glands constitute seminal plasma and which is rich in fructose, calcium and certain enzymes. Come to question number 6. Draw a sectional view of seminiferestibule of a human. Label the following cells in the seminiferestibule. Here you have to draw a sectional view of seminiferestibule. Draw neat diagram with sharp pencil and label the parts. One part of the question देखिए. Cells that divide by mitosis to increase their number. These are spermatogonium. See the labeling number 1 in the diagram. It forms outermost layer of the cells and spermatogonium divide by mitosis and increase in number and form primary spermatocytes. Number 2 part देखिए question का. Cells that undergo meiosis 1. Label next layer of cell. These are primary spermatocytes. See the labeling number 2 in the diagram in which meiosis 1 occurs and they form secondary spermatocytes. Part 3rd of the question देखिए. Cells that undergo meiosis 2. Label the last layer of cell. These are secondary spermatocytes which undergo meiosis 2 and form spermatids. These spermatids are labeled in the diagram with blue color. Okay. Now 4th part of the question. Cells that help in the process of spermiogenesis. These are Sertoli cells. Labeling number 4 देखिए in the diagram which are present between the spermatocytes. And note important point about the Sertoli cells. These cells produce certain factors which are responsible for transformation of spermatids to spermatozoa and this process is called as spermiogenesis. Come to part B of the question. Mention the role of Leydig cells. These cells secrete testosterone, help in the process of spermatogenesis and these cells are present in spaces between seminiferestibules and they are also called as interstitial cells. Come to question number 7. Draw the diagram of a sperm and label the following parts. So here again the main instruction is draw the diagram with pencil, draw the diagram as shown and now करते हैं start labeling इसकी. Number 1 question देखिए. Part that helps its entry into ovum. It is a cap like structure present at the anterior part. It is called acrosome. Labeling number 1. Now part that carries genetic material. It is enlarged haploid nucleus. Labeling number 2 देखिए in the diagram. Both acrosome and nucleus together form the head of the sperm. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पार्ट 3 ऑफ द क्वेश्चन देखिए, पार्ट दैट हेल्प्स इन इट्स मूवमेंट, लेबलिंग नंबर 3, it is tail. Okay, now part 4th of the question, write the function of middle piece. It is the powerhouse of sperm, contains mitochondria which provide energy for movement. Come to question number 8. One of the sperm is observed to penetrate A of the ovum as shown in the diagram given below. Name A. Now this diagram is showing the event fertilization. A is the layer called zona pellucida of the ovum through which sperm penetrate. Now next part देखिए क्वेश्चन का, how is sperm able to do this? The acrosome of the sperm releases enzyme that dissolve both zona pellucida as well as plasma membrane of the ovum, and the sperm enter the cytoplasm of the ovum. पार्ट सी देखिए क्वेश्चन का, नेक्स्ट पार्ट, वेयर एग्जैक्टली इन द फेलोपियन ट्यूब डज दिस ऑकर? इट ऑकर्स इन एम्पुलरी इस्थेमिक जंक्शन ऑफ फेलोपियन ट्यूब. कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. ड्रॉ अ लेबल डायग्राम ऑफ द एम्ब्रियोनिक स्टेज that gets implanted in the human uterus. State the function of the two parts labeled. The embryonic stage that gets implanted in the human uterus is blastula. So you have to draw the diagram of blastula. Draw the diagram with sharp pencil as shown here and label the parts. Outermost part देखिए, it is the trophoblast layer. Then inner cell mass is present and in the center there is a cavity called blastocele. And write the function of trophoblast. Trophoblast forms the fetal part of the placenta and inner cell mass form the embryo proper. Now come to question number 10. Identify the parts labeled 1, 2 and 3 in the diagram given below. See the diagram. Human fetus within the uterus is shown in this diagram. Labeling number 1 देखिए, it is placental villi. These are the finger-like projections appear on trophoblast, which is surrounded by uterine tissue and maternal blood, and they together form the placenta. Labeling number 2 is the umbilical cord. The placenta is connected to the fetus by umbilical cord, and labeling number 3 is fetus, or you can say embryo. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.